All right, so just to recap, let me get this so we can review the footage here. All right, so just to recap, Sandra Kirby, she was a teacher in Fresno, and in 1989 she ends up disappearing. They find her car at a Target in Fresno, and so they ask her husband where he was. He claims that he was in Fresno the whole time, but I guess there was a cell phone. He made a call, so they tracked it to Reedley, I believe, Reedley, California, which is about I'd say about 35-40 minutes from Fresno, headed towards the mountain. So I got a feeling he ended up maybe taking her. I think he did do something to her, and he probably took her up to the mountains. And then on his way back, he probably called somebody. He was having an affair with a lady. I'm not sure. Maybe he called her that. Maybe he had done taking care of it or whatever. So I chose this spot. It's up towards the mountains. Past Reedley, you kind of have to keep going down, but it's a spot that in 2004 became a preserve. But before that, it was actually I think it's a cement quarry or a rock quarry. I'm not sure what exactly what it was, but it was a quarry of some sort. And so I'm not sure if it was abandoned before that. So this was kind of open, for anybody to come and do stuff. And it's still kind of lonely. I mean, there's people around hiking. There's some trails there and stuff. But I kind of went off the trail, and explored some areas here that I felt were probably a place where you would kind of, if you wanted to hide some or a body. And so it's near the road. You would probably have to, drag, somebody down there. But before it became a preserve or a nature center, you had to, you could probably drive in. I don't think the wall quarry was still functioning, at that point. So who knows? He probably knew the area. I don't know. But this would probably be the closest one where he could get back in town, because he did end up coming back. I guess they saw him back around 12. So that gave him, I believe that gave him enough time to make it back. So he couldn't have gone too far, right? If he had to get rid of her body. The car that they found in Target, I think he just drove it over there and then just walked away from it, left all her stuff in there. Okay, so all right, so I kept on exploring most of these areas here. I was trying to look just to see if I saw anything clues. I did see a lot of like small mounds from time to time, and I would kind of check them out just to make sure there's nothing weird about them. But so it's just sometimes leaves or dirt just gathers up and it becomes a little mound. So but yeah, like it was a gravel quarry. That's what it was. Gravel quarry. So I'm thinking in 1999, I know they had some issues. Another company took it over, but I'm guessing, and I'm still trying to research if this was just empty. Like almost abandoned. I mean, it was owned by a company, but my question was anybody able to access this area? So. And I get messages, from people on social media and stuff. So they'll tell me, areas where supposedly they weren't, they were vacant and people could go and, dump bodies if that's the, if they were into, doing bad things. So here, so as I walked through, now I didn't notice it the first time. I just noticed this when I was reviewing the footage. It's like a strange thing. So it looks like a rock, but then when I looked at it, yeah, I noticed that it was hollow. So check it out. All right, so as you guys know, I'm searching over here for Sandra Kirby, disappeared in 1999. Let me turn this around so you guys can see where I kind of searched here. All right, so I searched that area down there. You know, it's near the road, so you guys could see the cars kind of passing by here. So this used to be cement quarry. So you know, this wasn't preserved like it is now. So in 2004, I think they donated this park to the preserve. So not to preserve. So I've been walking around just to see if I see any kind of clues, you know, torn clothes or old clothes. I know it's been a while, but you know, there could be remnants of something. All right, so I'm gonna keep going down this trail, see if I see anything else. I'll let you guys know. So I decided to look in this little area here. It's kind of like this closer to the road. There's like a waterway that goes through here. It's like a small river, I guess, that kind of lets all the water from up on the hills. It kind of goes down, and I guess they made this little this waterway. So, but yeah, I'm not sure. You know, it's already been 20 some years since this lady's been missing. So, you know, had this guy or whoever dumped her body here, you know, stuff would have grown around her and stuff, and she probably would have been. There's a lot of mud, you know, some of this debris and sand and all that stuff kind of go on top, so it just buries it. So who knows? I mean, yeah, I mean, I just I feel bad for this lady. I think she should be found. You know, I'm not sure how many people are out there looking for her still. But you know, my heart goes out to her family that, you know, she hasn't been found, and I know they want closure to see what really happened. So hopefully they continue investigating, you know, her case to see what if they could find any witnesses or something that could kind of lead them to an arrest of someone. You know, someone's responsible. She wouldn't have gone missing. She's that kindergarten teacher that you know, like I said before, disappeared and stuff, and it's just the circumstances about her husband and how they questioned him, and he was kind of real suspicious. He changes his story around, so I don't know, you know, he was having an affair and stuff, so I don't know. But anyhow, I continued searching all around. This is like the back area, and so I kind of wanted to see if I could see anything around here. And some of these little, like, I guess they gathered a bunch of chopped wood here in this area. They just threw it on like a pile. I saw this metal grate. I wanted to check under it, make sure there was, you know, nothing was being covered there. But this is all probably from the gravel quarry that was here. You know, I think there was like this was all, I'm not sure, it wasn't like this before. So these are rocks that they gathered from the quarry. I think there's a rock on the back that has like a drill or something like went through it. And so, you know, I look for these people when I can. You know, I use my own time, my own resources. You know, some people think I get monetized or something through YouTube, but right now I'm not there yet. But when I do plan to use some of the resources to go look for people, you know, maybe farther away, since you know, it takes resources to go stay somewhere, or, you know, gas and you know, the wear and tear of the car and stuff. So, you know, hopefully soon I'll end up getting more subscribers, and I could do more things and try to help out more, you know, to find these people, trying to get some closure for their families and stuff. So yeah, I kept looking, you know, around all these areas. You know, these trees look kind of interesting. Oh, I did notice a little green army box here, and I'll show you guys. So I don't know, hopefully we could find her soon and, you know, get some closure. So I'll leave you guys with this, what I found here. I think it's one of those, like, you know, where they go find things, there's little treasure things, you know, you go and you try to find clues and you find it. So yeah, I grabbed the stick because I didn't want to touch it. I didn't want to touch it, make sure it was safe where there's any animals in there. But yeah, I wasn't about to take anything in there. So yeah, anyhow, hopefully they find her soon, and I'll probably try to go back and look for in other places, or maybe go back to this place too. So we'll see.